to move away from football for just a second, it does have football connections, though, in the grand scheme.
We
The
swear we're not a basketball show.
Yeah. The National Labor Relations Board has ruled that Dartmouth men's basketball players are employees of Dartmouth and are allowed to go forward with an election to create a union. Massive implications on college sports everywhere, not just football or basketball, college sports everywhere. I mean, with this ruling, basically any college football, any college sports players in the country can be, create a union, and then college football's going to crap.
Yeah.
Really, if you thought it was bad beforehand.
Yep, it just keeps spiraling.
Yeah.
Just is what it is, man. I think it'll take a bit, but they're an Ivy League school, so we'll see.
Right. I mean,
it
give it
still
a
has
year or
huge
two.
implications because that means like if Georgia football or Alabama football or Oklahoma, Washington, any of these, Arizona, USC, Ohio State, any of these football teams go and decide, hey, I think we're going to unionize and we're not going to play unless we get a minimum wage, and they go through with it and the courts rule in their favor as well, which likely are to, right?
Right.
Then they could go and they could go on strike and not play until they get like certain minimum wages, and then all of a sudden you're going to have collective bargain agreements, and any baseball fans know how those typically go.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be professional sports at that point. So, I mean, listen, when we started this podcast at the beginning of this year, if you'd told me we'd be talking about unions and the NCAA possibly going away and the Big Ten and SEC working together, I would have called you crazy. But here we are on February the 6th talking about unions and the SEC and Big Ten working together and college football falling apart. It is crazy. But, I mean, I don't know. This is... I'm at a loss for words on
realistically
what turning into.
What can you really say at this point? It's getting crazier and crazier. I still just I couldn't believe it when I saw that. So
yeah.